We really agree with you, and we've done this broadly, and we're going to continue to do more. So we've worked on media literacy programs. We've worked on programs and public service announcements around the world that help people discern this is real news, this is not, and help people be educated. I think one of the most important things we're doing is that once a piece of content has been rated as false by our third-party fact checkers, if you're about to share it, we warn you right there, hey, this has been rated as false. And so you are educated as you are about to take that critical step.
And Mr. Dorsey, I hope you're doing the same to educate your users as to the potential that they can be misled on your platform.
Yeah, and to be frank, we haven't done a good job at this in the past. And I think the reason why is because we haven't met our customers where they are in terms of actually when they're using the product and adding more context there. We do benefit on Twitter that we have this amazing constituency of journalists globally using our service every single day, and they often, with a high degree of velocity, call out in factual information. We don't do a great job at giving them the best tools and context to do that work, and we think there's a lot of improvements we can make to amplify their content and their messaging so that people can see what is happening with that context.
If that can be amplified and underlined, it can become a self-healing process whereby the response immediately responds to false or misleading information. Deterrence, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on, except to say that many of us believe that one of the great gaps in our defenses against election interference and interference in our democracy is the fact that our adversaries feel no pain if they do so, that we have to develop a doctrine of cyber deterrence, just as we have doctrines of military deterrence, and that's a gap, and that's something that we're working on both here and armed services, other places. Let me talk about the technical for a minute. How about feedback from users? And Ms. Sandberg, you testify that you have third-party fact checkers. Also, would it be useful to have more in the way of ratings and, you know, the eBay sellers, you have rating process and number of stars and those kinds of things. Is there more you could do there to alert people as to the validity and the trustworthiness of what they're seeing?
Senator, the most important determinant of what anyone sees on Facebook are decisions they make. So I choose my friends, you choose yours. I choose the news publications I follow, you choose yours. And that's why your news feed is so different from mine. And so, yes, if you don't want to follow someone, if you don't want to like a page, we encourage you to do that. We also make it very easy to unfollow on our site. So if I don't believe what you're saying anymore, I don't have to receive your.
But I'm talking about alerting a viewer or a reader to something that's come across on their news feed that has been found manifestly false or misleading. A banner, a note, a star.
We do that through related articles. We note that this has been rated as false, and here's a related article which would give you other facts that you could consider.
One of the things that we've been talking about here, and Senator Rubio has been a leader in discussing this, is what we call deep fake. As I'm sure you're aware, the ability to manipulate video to the point where it basically conveys a reality that isn't real. Is there a technological way that you can determine that a video has been manipulated in that way and tag it? So that people on a Facebook, if they see a video, it'll be tagged warning, this has been manipulated in a way that may be misleading. That's a question you may want to take under advisement, but it seems to me, again, this is a new area that's going to get more and more serious, I'm afraid. And again, what I'm trying to do is give the consumer the maximum amount of information.
We agree with you. Deepfakes is a new area, and we know people are going to continue to find new ones. And as always, we're going to do a combination of investing in technology and investing in people so that people can see authentic information on our service.